Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Kerbal Space Program. Boy, it is getting dark out. Now, so I was thinking about these contracts, and on the one hand, like, the amount that they pay out is not that great. And I feel like if we were trying to play optimally, we would just forget these contracts, go work on something more expensive, like get into orbit, and like try to build a cooler spaceship, and like all that fun stuff. But I think that these are a good exercise in like expressing control over the ship. Like, we're trying to do some relatively not complicated stuff, but it's still difficult because I don't really know how to fly a ship or like how high we're going to get when we build a particular thing, right? So the other thing is maybe we should build a plane. Our goal is to just get into the water with one of these engines, right? Why do we want to go up 1,000,000 miles into the air first? I've never really tried building a space plane, but like, how hard can it be, right? So let's build a space pod for our pilot. And we'll put on a couple liquid fuel tanks. Come on, you can do it. Go. There we go. Engines. And we'll put on this swivel thing. Aerodynamics. We're gonna want some wings. Probably. Seems good. Oh, that's cute. Since it knows it's a plane, it doesn't give them radial symmetry, but instead lateral symmetry. Okay. And I imagine there's a way... Yeah, if I middle click, it'll go to radial. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting. We can get to like... center of thrust is there. Center of mass is there. It's gonna go straight up, is what that's telling me, I guess? I don't know. Ground. So we need not landing struts exactly, but don't we need like wheels or something to take off with? Can I not build like a meaningful space plane yet? I think I can't really build a space plane. I don't have a way to build like landing gear for it. Let's double check that this ground stuff is... Yeah, that is not a healthy thing for a plane to have. Alright. Yeah, let's don't save that. So, first question is, maybe we can build a space plane if we just, like, research the right thing? Aviation. Okay, so jet engines... landing gear. So we could go with this. We have 58 science and it needs 45 to get that. What's this flight control stuff? Oh, winglets with like Huh. Okay. Basic science. Probodobodine staputnik. Probodobodine. All right. It's... what is it? Carries no crew at all. Okay. So it's a piloting module with no pilots that requires electricity. Okay. And here's a battery pack. And some sort of machine for taking better science readings, I guess. High gain antenna, so that would be handy if we wanted to transmit data about experiments without having to land. Rocketry, yeah, we don't really need that stuff right now. What does this do? It's an adapter. Huh. It doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it for attaching bigger parts to smaller parts? I don't know. So this is a cool thing. It like gets you a better launch pad because you have like struts to hold it up, I guess. I like the idea of building a space plane to test this stupid contract. I feel like it doesn't have to go very far. We could roll it into the ocean, honestly. But this would also be a good way to test the parachute, maybe? Actually, should these things have parachutes? I don't know. I don't really know how to do science in, like, I don't know. Parachutes on a space plane? I worry that it would, like, then land on its nose and die. So that doesn't sound so great. I'm less impressed by the idea of building a space plane now, looking at all the parts that I would have to have. I would want to read a tutorial about it first, I guess. And we're not really using any of this fancy stuff because we want to test a crummy thing first. So let's just grab basic science and then we can attach one or two more new science. Like we can attach this thing and collect some observe materials bay. So it's a new kind of way to get science. Cool. I'll try it. Since we're gonna keep launching a bunch of dumb missions to the same place, might as well be getting something out of it. Okay. So we could do this. Keep it going for 10 minutes? Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to put crew on this. We don't need to risk another Jebediah incident. We'll just go with liquid fuel on this. That's my plan. And this light liquid fuel engine. Let's actually put a few more of these on so we can get enough height to maybe test out the oh, and also test out the parachutes at the desired height, perhaps, hopefully. We want, well, I guess some winglets would be nice. How about 3 of them? Alright, fine. Put this back on. Put the winglets on. Geez, so picky about everything. Maybe a little, like, so they're actually attached to the ship. There we go. Ground, thermal. We don't need any of this crap. Electrical. We could attach some batteries, but we don't need them. We have enough electricity on that guy. What we want is to try out this Science Junior business. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, of course. So center of thrust is straight out the bottom as we expected. Center of mass is there. I don't know. Seems fine, I guess. Aerodynamics, I don't understand what I'm looking at, but sure. Okay. There's a lot of aerodynamics right here where the fins are, I guess. I don't know. So this needs a parachute, I guess. We could, of course, choose... here's the problem. This is, like, so large that it's going to be hard to let it land safely in the water, I think. So let's just attach a shitload of parachutes, right? Seems pretty safe. Can you put a parachute on top of this? No, it doesn't even want a parachute. They're like, why would you bother trying to save this crummy thing? Alright, so let's actually Um, let's just launch people on it so that we can put a parachute on top. Mount, like, a ton of parachutes. We'll put on 3 drag parachutes and, like, 3 serious business parachutes, along with the one on top. That ought to let us land safely, right? And let's actually put them down on the bottom so that the engine lands as softly as possible. Put the drag chutes down here too? Why not? We shouldn't even need this one. We're just gonna dunk Jeb right in the water. Okay, that seems fine. We could attach a little more science, maybe? Everything we have, we've sort of done. Experiment storage unit. I see. So what does this exactly do? Do you put these in there, or no? What is this? How do you use these? I don't know. Get out of here. We'll try launching this guy. Try to fly it to like 18,000 or 12,000 or whatever feet it is that they want. And SAS on. No pilots aboard. Let's recover this. We forgot to put Jeb in when we switched to the automated thing and then back. Oh, Jeb is no longer with us. I see. That's the problem. Well. I'm not clear on whether we're ever getting him back or what. But sure, let's fly Valentina. She's a pilot. Just don't make the same mistake Jeb did of getting into a really bad rocket. A better pilot wouldn't have made that mistake. Okay. I think we're set to launch here. Let's throttle up. No, come on. Disable the sticky keys keyboard shortcut forever, please. I thought I had already done that. No. Yes, yes. No, no. No. No? Never turn on sticky keys. Okay. That's what I think I have told it to do.
Always scan this section.
What? Get out of here. It went automatically to other accessibility settings, so I think you guys heard a computer voice. Oh, our staging is all messed up, isn't it? Let's see. So we'll fix that. Engine at the bottom. Oh, actually, we kind of want things the other way, don't we? We want the engine at the top, because we don't really want it to be staged at all. We want to activate it in secret. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't ready to take off. I forgot I'd already throttled up, but alright. Alright, steady as she goes, Valentina. You're doing fine. How high is our apoapsis? 4,000, okay. Let's keep an eye on our fuel. We should have tons of it, right? Yeah. Okay, that should be plenty. Let's stop now. (8,000 to 12,000 kilometers at a speed of like 300 to 400 meters per second, right? So we're a little high right now. Come on. Get me on the right side of the dang planet, jeez. But on the way back down, well, what we can do is start throttling sideways, actually. Right? Like so. Just keep her pointed like that, will ya? Hey, no, don't go back there. What are you doing? You goof. Like that. Okay, and let's give it a little throttle. I don't know why I'm throttling right now. We'll wait until we get closer to the desired... hello? Stop, what am I doing? Okay, I think we'll be going at a reasonable speed when it's time to deploy these parachutes. Actually going a bit too fast. No. It seems like we're slowing down. Okay, we're going just a little tiny bit too fast. Oh, I turned on RCS accidentally there. Alright, we'll deploy the parachutes. See if they slow you down. It looks like they did. They slowed us down too much too fast. We had all those things at the same time, I think. Look at how ridiculous this thing looks. Oh my goodness. With all these parachutes, well, go faster, I guess. Alright, it's going to take us a while to come in for a landing here. Okay, 5 meters per second. Come on, engine, you can take a landing like that. Alright. It's actually going to be a while at 5 meters per second, even though we're only 500 meters above the ground. That's like a minute and a half. Right? No. We're going way faster than that, aren't we? I must be doing something wrong on my math here. Oh, right. It would be a minute and a half, but we're at 4x time, so it's just like 30 seconds. Alright, that's fine. And all the parachutes are deployed, so if we're going to get a chance to test this thing, it's, I think, going to be this time. But maybe when we land, it'll tip over a bit too much. Might as well get a crew report. Alright, didn't learn anything. Okay, the engine survived that. It survived that, so, shut down the engine. Can I test the engine? No. But I can, I think. Throttle to 0, right? Throttle, good, 0. Now activate it? Did we do it? We tested it, right? Or do I have to give it a tiny bit of thrust? It's active. We're splashed down. Why is it not? We have the swivel liquid fuel engine. We're testing the wrong engine this whole time. Okay, that explains some of the confusion. Okay, we can use a bigger engine now. That's the problem. Okay. Alright. This was a reasonably successful mission. We finally figured out what had been going wrong, and we put on enough parachutes that we can test this thing. So, I don't know. I guess I'll say that's a success of a sort. And we didn't lose any parts, I think. We got the whole thing back, including some of our leftover fuel. We didn't get the parachute tested like we wanted. But, Valentina got a level up. Very good. Good for you, kiddo. Alright, let's rip out this engine. Oh my gosh, you guys must have been going crazy. The swivel liquid fuel engine. So it can tolerate 7 meters per second impact, just like this one. Okay. And, what is the difference between these? It seems like this one is better? LV T45 seems better than the LV30? Or the other way around, rather? The more expensive one seems to have less thrust. Engine ISP. It uses less fuel per second. And maybe has a better gimbaling range? Gimbal vectoring range? Alright. I guess that's what the swivel means. Okay, so that's the improvement. It's slightly more efficient and it's better at aiming, which is great, because that's what we're having trouble with. Let's give this one another try, shall we? Valentina, you are still in charge. Throttle up a bit. And I didn't quite figure out how high we want to get before cutting off the throttle, but I don't know, let's just launch and see what happens. Whoa, oh my gosh, I deployed all the parachutes. Cut off land, okay, well, that's not very good news. Wow. All of the parachutes did a good enough job. I forgot we had done some silly, some silly staging, and space wasn't how we fired off the engines. Alright, let's recover that vessel, I guess. Well, let's just relaunch that same one, but not as badly. Get out of here. I'll cancel here. I don't know. I should be able to launch from the launch pad, but I don't know the right way to do it, so I just launch from here, and it's fine. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is throttle up and then not hit space. But instead, turn on the SAS, click on this, and say activate. Oh wow, it turns much better. Alright, full throttle. Headed sort of to the right. Slow it down a bit. I don't know. Let's just try to maintain this speed so that we can get, when we get to the right velocity, when we get to the right height, we'll have the right velocity as well. Oh, we're actually there right now, yeah? We did it! We tested our parachute. They worked! We're still going up. What a stupid rocket. Good job, Valentina. You did it. Alright, let's get a crew report, shall we? Alright, no science for that. Fair enough, I guess. That's what I should have done all along, is just tested the parachute on the way up, because that's when I can easily control velocity, instead of on the way down. Yeah, but the swivel is a lot easier to pilot than the other one, and I had just been flying the wrong engine this whole time. Alright, let's speed things up and just head... you can stop with your SAS, we'll be fine. You can't really fight gravity at this point anyway. Confirm we are planning to land in water, though? Yeah, barely. Yeah, there's where we took off. Here's where we're landing. What a great space flight. We're getting a lot of good test data out of these parachutes. Looks like I accidentally staged this together. So let's just put this up here. Shut down the engine. Oops, sorry, bumped the mic there. And once we land, we can stage again to activate the engine properly. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. I mean, blame all the parachutes. It's clearly my fault, but okay, let's see how this goes. Oh look, -3 meters. Now, we're in the right place. Just run the test. We did it! We tested the engine! Alright. So we accomplished our 2 contracts at last on a much simpler flight than all of the other ones, really. Just needed to think outside the box a little bit on the parachutes and the engines. And include the right engine, you know, that was important too. Okay, we got some parts back, blah blah blah, and we accomplished testing the engine. and the parachute. So we got a bunch of money for that. That's nice. Jeb is still MIA. I read somewhere when we were looking at the difficulty settings, right? The lost guys come back after a little while. So I'm hopeful we may one day meet Jeb again. Let's actually look at the settings again. Difficulty options. Crew respawn. Crew marked as missing will reappear after 2 hours. Okay. I'll take your word for it, game. Is he like available for rehire or something? No. I don't know exactly what, if it's 2 hours game time or like what. I feel like it's been 2 hours game time, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I think we can get Jeb back. He's missing. So, meh. Okay. We did it. We achieved our contracts. So in the next episode, we can pick up some new contracts and start flying some more exciting flights. Maybe try to get into orbit or something. Stay tuned. I don't know. That's not normally part of my outro, but this time I guess it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.